Hi everybody, this is Kevin, and welcome back to another comic book review. And today we're going to take a look at Dark Knight's Death Metal number 2, written by Scott Snyder, with artwork by Greg Capullo. And we're on the highway to hell. And right away, this event is totally blowing Marvel's Empire out of the water. First of all, it's only $4.99 as opposed to Empire books being $5.99. And just like the texture of this exterior cover page is so good. The Marvel book, really the cover is the same as the interior pages. And overall, I just like the DC characters better. So in the last issue, Wonder Woman actually killed the Batman Who Laughs and set off a whole chain of events where she's on the run here with Swamp Thing, Batman, Bruce Wayne, and Wally West. And then you had a little cameo from Sergeant Rock in the last issue. And once again, he's doing some dialogue in the beginning of Sergeant Rock. Oh, Uncle Rock gets it. You're ready to charge straight at the enemy. Torch him, aren't you? So I can't wait to see how they're going to bring Sergeant Rock into this. You know they're going to bring him in. Then you have Batum here, which is a Batman and the Atom sort of fused together. And he's saying he's doing reconnaissance for Castle Bat, only to be run over by the monster truck. And I don't really even know, is this like a main continuity story, or is this just an Elseworlds crazy nonsense story? I mean, I like it, but I'm confused because I understand this has to do, like, you have to read the original Dark Knight's Metal, which I never did. You have to read Heroes in Crisis and Flash Forward to understand what's been going on with Wally West. You have to read The Year of the Villain by James Tynion to understand what's going on with the villains from this universe. So I don't know, but just reading it by itself so far has been pretty entertaining. So the heroes, like I mentioned, are on their way here. They're looking for the Valhalla Cemetery to find other heroes to join their cause and sort of restore order with the Anti-Crisis. And they make their way in here, and they meet the Justice Society of America, including the original Flash, Jay Garrick, and the original Green Lantern, Alan Scott, who are both very old. And then you also got Dr. Fate there. And there's a nice embrace here with Wally West. You still remember me, Jay? I'll never forget you again, kid. Bring it in. So the artwork's really good by Greg Coppola. You have Batman here. Jonah Hex is there. And they're talking about who's going to join the crew. And they're talking, Phantom Lady, the Human Bomb, even Uncle Sam. So all these old heroes who haven't been seen in quite a long time are going to be brought into the fold. And Batman's like, no, we have to plan more. We can't just charge in. And then you get this sort of, I guess Doomsday Clock also ties into this with Perpetua and Dr. Manhattan. And they're recounting about how the Trinity here was unable to stop them and sort of cause this event to unfold. And they're still planning and plotting until Barry Allen shows up. And then you gotta, come here, triple flash hug. And Wonder Woman has a plan for Barry Allen to use the Speed Force so they can get where they're going. So like I said, in the last issue, the Batman Who Laughs died. However, the new Bat family has his brain. You have the Groblins, you have the Batasaurus Rex, you have Batman Beyond. And they're putting the Batman Who Laughs brain into the shell of Dr. Manhattan, Dr. Bathattan. And he comes alive, and the Batasaurus Rex is like, what's going on? And he kills the Batasaurus Rex right away. And then he takes the form of the Batman Who Laughs again. So you have the Batman Who Laughs powers merge with Dr. Manhattan's. And a nice page here with Perpetua, and I guess they're going to form an alliance to take out the remaining heroes who are still alive. And then a great tribute here to Dennis O'Neil, who just passed away. May he rest in peace. Really great writer and editor throughout all his time of DC. Was in charge of a lot of great Batman stories from the 70s, and then in the 80s and 90s, and even early 2000s was the editor who oversaw, he was actually the one behind Killing Jason Todd. He oversaw like the Nightfall saga and No Man's Land and all that. Also did The Question. And then really probably his most famous hero, Batman's probably his most famous, but his most well-received is probably this Green Lantern, Green Arrow team-up, where he sort of took Hal Jordan as the conservative voice and Oliver Queen as the liberal voice and sort of had them clash and duke it out with their own beliefs. And a nice tribute from Jim Lee there. Very, very nice. I'm glad they included that there. So the Batman Who Laughs is his new army of people, and they're all going out there, and it's cool artwork and stuff. And now Harley Quinn's there. You have Lobo, and I don't know, man. Just cool stuff. I like the artwork from Greg Capullo. So they've assembled their team here. Who you got? You got Jonah Hex. You got the Flash, Barry Allen, Harley Quinn. And they're making their way. And it says here, toy soldiers. So they're out to get more soldiers for their cause. And they come in contact with all these other Batmen. And what happens is they see the toy soldier, which is like this fuse between, I guess, Superman and Batman. So, and then once again, it has the dialogue. You see, that's the dialogue from the very beginning. From see how it's written the same way with the same font by Sergeant Rock, and they talk about toy soldiers, and we all know Sergeant Rock was a soldier. So, yeah, man, I can't wait to read more of this. This has been a pretty fun read. It's a 7-part series, and there's a bunch of tie-ins, so we're going to stick with that. Very much enjoyed. I love the DC characters. I think this is a great duo, Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo. They worked on a lot of stuff together. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and stay tuned for more new comic book reviews coming soon. Have a great day, everybody.